We going live. Let's talk about this fire.
Oh, we have on camera Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Obi-Wan plays.
Yes, right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
What is going on, everybody?
Make sure to like and dislike.
How are y'all
I'm
doing?
a sweet baby four.
Okay, all right, go that side, All right, we are live, and we have epicness in store. What's up to everybody coming into the chat? Kaleem, Preach, Bowsette, I heard great news and came running. Jack, what's up? Jamal, I said what's up to Preach. Khalil, Bustin, Justin, Tony, Josh, ASAP, what's up? Lake Show, what's up to everybody coming into the chat? We have some great news. So a couple of dope Switch 2 news items we're going to be talking about. April 2nd, today's the 3rd. We are less than a month away from the Nintendo Switch 2 direct presentation, and I know it's going to be fire. It's going to be epic. So I can't wait. But first things first, we will be giving away a Switch 2 console to a lucky subscriber. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and you want to join a dope gaming community. Links in the description. We're going to play some Mario Kart tonight. Prize tournament up for grabs. Let me see my schedule. Do I have any meetings? I think I have. Let me see. We're going to play some Mario Kart tonight with the sponsors, bro. We're going to run some Mario Kart.
It's gonna be Balmo.
Oh, I do have a... Oh, we can still run it. About 8:30, I should be good.
Yeah. Sweet.
We're gonna have a prize Mario Kart tournament sometime tonight.
Joining.
All right.
I don't care what you
Yeah,
say.
you. All right, we'll see.
Joining.
All right. Now let's get to the news. We're at 10 likes. I need 10 more people to give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 20 likes right now, boy. Let's go. The first news item. We got 5 Switch 2 news items. The first one, this is coming from GearNuke.com. Nintendo Switch 2 price leak says it's the most expensive Nintendo console ever. Now, before y'all crucify, I thought it said it was great news. I thought you said great news, Obi-Wan. We're getting to the great news, all right? Just chillax. First, let's get the bad news out the way. The Switch 2 could be the most expensive Nintendo console ever, according to this article. I'm gonna share the article, then I'm gonna share my thoughts, what I think about it. The Switch 2 news is putting the price at $400. Let's see how it compares to launches like the Switch, Wii, SNES, the Super Nintendo, the GOAT, Wii U, N64, and GameCube. Research on previous launches, allowing for inflation, suggests that the Switch 2 price will be the highest price launch for a console that Japanese giant has ever attempted. Now, here's what we got to consider. Inflation is high. Component parts are high. Tariffs are unpredictable. So a 400 price point could be the reality. But for months, I've been preparing y'all. I've been getting y'all ready for a $400 price. So don't be alarmed if this doesn't come to reality. How much will the Switch 2 cost? The best estimate for the Switch 2 price sits at $400, based on retail leaks and consistent reports from industry insiders. Everybody and their mama has been saying $400. This pricing places Nintendo's next console in a competitive position against more powerful hardware like the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 digital edition. That's crazy. And this just lets you know how everything is more expensive. This generation, I've said it before, is the only generation where when they made console iterations like a PlayStation Slim, usually they cut the price because component parts become cheaper, etc. Bro, they made these PlayStation Slim and they increased the price. This is the only generation where consoles, the pricing of consoles has increased instead of decreased. I think, this is just a bold, crazy prediction, I think the next generation of consoles is going to battle it out on the hardware front. I mean, on the handheld front. I think both, before both PlayStation and Xbox come out with the PlayStation 6 or whatever the next Xbox is going to be called, I think they're going to both try the handheld route. There's going to be a PlayStation 5 handheld or whatever they call it, and an Xbox handheld or whatever they want to call it to compete with Nintendo. They see how the success the Switch has had, and so they might go a hybrid approach next gen before an official PlayStation 6. I think everything is just too expensive right now. And so they already have the technology. It's going to be, and I think PlayStation, because PlayStation and both Xbox, this is the box that they tied themselves into, cornered themselves into. They cannot come out with a handheld less powerful than the Switch 2. They have to go for more powerful than the Switch, so it's going to be more expensive. Nintendo can come out with an underpowered hardware, quote unquote underpowered, even though the Switch 2 is going to be powerful. And nobody's going to really complain. Xbox and PlayStation, they can't do that because they can't say they have better exclusives than Nintendo. So they're not going to be able to compete with Nintendo on the first party exclusive front. The only way they can compete with Nintendo is on the hardware front, making their hardware more appealing by having more power to it. They can't compete with Nintendo with games, and that's a fact, Jack. So that's just where we're at. Everything is more expensive. All right. The pricing places Nintendo's next console, both of which frequently drop to similar price points during sales. While Nintendo has never prioritized raw power over innovation, that's facts. Nintendo prioritizes innovation. They both gonna get, Now they're gonna try. I ain't saying they're gonna succeed. Xbox is gonna probably tank. Hey, shout out to our Xbox fans. Xbox is gonna struggle. I don't see how an Xbox could come out with new hardware with how they've just marketed everything, where everything is an Xbox. PlayStation gonna have some mild success. They're gonna sell about 40 million. They'll sell about 40 million, but it ain't gonna be close to 150 million like Nintendo's gonna be doing. All right. Nintendo has never prioritized raw power over innovation, and that's why I like Nintendo, bro. We know that we're gonna get innovation, gaming. We don't want. Wait, hold on. I'm stopping this stream just to get this one GIF picture on my screen. Hold on. All right. We do not want. Save image. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm getting to my point, y'all. Y'all give the stream a thumbs up while I'm doing this. Let's put this in. Yeah, rock. Rock. Desktop. Add source. What am I adding? Where's my image? How do I put an image on here? All of this just for one thing I'm gonna say. I'm too particular. All right. Hold on. Let me put this on the screen. Where is it? Desktop. Where is it? I put it on the desktop, bro. Bruh. I swear I just saved it onto the desktop. Desktop. Save. Come on, bro. It didn't save. All right, if it doesn't show up, then whatever. All this just to put a rock on the screen. All right, it didn't work. All right. But my point is, Nintendo does not prioritize raw power. They prioritize innovation. And that's why I like Nintendo. When we buy a Nintendo console, we know that we're going to have fun and we're going to be able to play video games. Video games, for many of us, is an escape from reality. Who wants to deal with reality all day and then come home and have more reality? We don't want no realistic rocks. We want monkeys flying airplanes. We want Diddy Kong Racing, bro. We want Mario Kart and Koopa Troopas. We want foxes in our wings. We want video games. So, I think one of the mistakes PlayStation and both PlayStation and Xbox is just trying to make games super duper realistic. Like, it sort of misses the purpose of video games, bro. We want to play games and have fun and chill, relax. All right. A $400 launch price means the Switch 2 will need to deliver significant improvements in performance, features, or software lineup to justify the increase. I think Nintendo's going to deliver when it comes to software lineup, bro. When it comes to software, that's where Nintendo is going to outdo the competition. The original Switch launched at $300 back in 2017, making this a noticeable price jump, one that could raise expectations for improved battery life, upgraded graphics, and better Joy-Con functionality. How does the Switch 2 price compare? A couple of things they just mentioned. Battery life, I think the battery life, as long as they have the battery life on par with the current Switch, will be good. Because the current Switch battery life is crazy good, bro. One of the possible reasons why it's a larger overall system could be because it's an overall larger battery pack to compensate for the increased power. So Nintendo's are engineering wizards, bro. Even they're using NVIDIA's chipset, but at the end of the day, it's Nintendo that engineers the actual everything of the console to put it all together to work beautifully. And I know they're going to do a great job. What's up to everybody coming into the stream? We're at 17 likes. I need 13 people. 13 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 30 likes right now. Screen Rant ran some interesting data on console pricing. The Nintendo Entertainment System, one of my favorite top 5 consoles of all time, the original NES, bro, so good. Launched in the mid-80s for $180, which when adjusted for inflation would cost around $428 today. That's crazy, bro. NES, by today's standards, was $428 when it launched. Whew. More than what's expected for the Switch 2. So how is the Switch 2 considered more expensive at $400 if inflation puts the NES at $428? They got some explaining to do. All right. The Super Nintendo SNES followed in 1991. Super Nintendo is still my favorite console of all time, bro. Switch is number 2. Switch is number 2. NES number 3. Number 4, N64. It got to be N64. I don't even got to hesitate. Number 5, GameCube. Number 6, the Wii. And number 7, the Wii U. Did I miss a Nintendo console? I didn't miss any. All right. That's it. That's a definitive list, bro. All right. I do the handhelds another time. Handhelds are more tricky, but I can do the handhelds too. All right. The Super Nintendo followed in 1991 at $199. OGC Kaleem just dropped $5, and he did it the OG way through the live donations. Appreciate it, Kaleem. Fun fact, I get more of the split because YouTube, when you do super chats, YouTube splits the revenue. I get more of the split when y'all do it that way, but either way you do it, bro, I don't care. I just appreciate the love. So appreciate it, Kaleem. Appreciate you giving your boy more of that revenue split. But I don't let y'all know. I just appreciate the support. I need somebody to type Kaleem in the chat. Kaleem. Shout out to Kaleem. Show my guy Kaleem some love. OGC Kaleem. Put respect on his name. Shout out to the OGC. All right. The Super Nintendo launched at $199. I still remember that, which adjusts to about $414 in today's money. Interestingly, both of Nintendo's earliest consoles had a price point close to what's rumored for the Switch 2, reinforcing the idea that Nintendo is returning to a premium pricing model for its hardware. In contrast, the Nintendo 64 and GameCube marked a more affordable era for Nintendo. That's facts. They were both impressive systems. Both the, what's the news O to the B? What's up, Michael? Both the 64 and the GameCube, powerful systems. Pumped out great graphics, but they hit the market at $250, adjusting to, yeah, GameCube has a great controller, adjusting to $320. The Wii U, widely considered one of Nintendo's least successful consoles, I still like the Wii U, debuted at $300, adjusting to $336. Then came the Switch in 2017 at $300, a price that remains competitive even today. It's still $300 today. Adjusting for inflation, that comes out to $317 because it's a more recent console, making it the only console on this list that has actually gotten slightly cheaper in real world value over time. Interesting. Nintendo never dropped the price of the Switch. Check my message, OB. I will, bro. Has tipped. It didn't say a message. It says that you've tipped $5. I usually get the message in the mini feed. Your message. A message did not show up, bro. Check my message. Unless where did you put the message? When you donated, you put a message. It said OGC Kaleem has tipped 50. Let me see, where can I check? I don't see it. And what was the message though, Kaleem? Retype it. Do you mind retyping it, bro, so I can see it? I'm gonna look out for you for the message. All right. So,
what do you think about everything we talked about?
All right, here we go. All right. If the Switch 2 does land at $400 or even $450, it will be Nintendo's most expensive console ever in real, oh, they're talking about in real dollar terms, not adjusting to inflation. Yeah, just at market value for the time period, $400 would be the most expensive Nintendo's ever launched a console. Like, okay, so now I see what they're saying. It will be Nintendo's most console ever in real dollar terms. However, given the rising cost of hardware development, higher component prices, and Nintendo's efforts to stay competitive with Sony and Microsoft, this increase isn't surprising. It also highlights the industry-wide trend of rising game costs, with more expensive consoles, games, and subscription services becoming the norm. Gaming is just an expensive hobby, bro. You gotta buy the consoles, which have become more expensive, the games, and we all know those game prices are gonna be more expensive. $70. We're looking at more than likely a $70 price point. With Nintendo dropping the gold points, I need to make sure I redeem all. When is the last day to redeem your gold points? Those are gonna be 70. ASAP with the $10 super chat, my guy, ASAP. I really hope Microsoft and PlayStation try the hybrid so Nintendo can smash them both and show all gamers that if it wasn't for Nintendo, gaming would be boring and stale. Big facts, ASAP.
Dad, I'm eating ice.
You need it. I told you not to eat ice out of that. You gotta stay. You're gonna get. You got it from the fridge. Okay, that's fine. All right. Big facts, ASAP. Nintendo is saving gaming once again. I need somebody to type ASAP in the chat. Yeah, GTA. Now GTA 6 is also gonna save gaming. So GTA 6 and Nintendo, those two variables will save gaming in 2025. Because outside of that, what is there to be hyped for, bro? And GTA 6 very well could be on the Switch 2. So the Switch 2 will single-handedly save gaming this year. Let me see what Kaleem says. Shout out to Kaleem, bro. Don't matter the price of the Switch 2. A lucky subscriber is getting one. Big facts. Hey, I got to show Kaleem some major love, bro, because Kaleem is the one sponsoring the Switch 2 giveaway. So shout out to Kaleem, bro. Forever grateful, my guy. All right. P.S. Echoes of Wisdom and Yoshi Crafted World being over Smash and Fire Emblem is blasphemous. Shame on you. Hashtag OGC. Y'all go check out the definitive list. I don't care what Kaleem says. The definitive top 20 Nintendo Switch 2 list. The top 20 greatest games on the Switch 2. I did it, and I got you guys covered. Now, when Kaleem, Nintendo makes a Super Smash Brothers game from the ground up for the Switch 2 using an all-new just Switch 2 engine, then it'll definitely be in the top 5. It would be in the top 5. But it's the same engine as the Wii U version, so that's what knocked it down for me. Because low-key, it was borderline remastered. That's not even a remake. It's borderline a remaster. But the only reason why I gave Mario Kart a pass, come on, bro, 98, almost 100 tracks, that was just ridiculous. All right, you're going to have to knock off something for Metro Prime 4 Obi-Wan, and you know it. Hey, the list is done. Hey, all I got to do is when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, I'm gonna put Prime at number 1, and everything just goes up, goes down a notch. Easy peasy. That's all I'm gonna do. Prime 4 will be the number 1, the greatest game on the Switch, and everything else just get bumped down a notch. All right. So,
what do you think about everything we talked about?
More from there.
Follow.
All right, no, we're not done yet. We're just getting started. Or did she just take out my? Hold on, mine. Did it break? All right, no, it didn't. All right, Brown, you can't grab this anymore. You broke it. My microphone just broke. Hey, y'all. My microphone just broke. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix it. Hold on. We're getting back to the news.
And now...
Hold on. Man. So long. We about to crazy glue this thing or something, bro. But yeah, it's broken. I shouldn't even touched it. Hold on. We're getting to the news. Headsets are broken. Oh no. Right there. It's all right. All right. Headsets are broken. The microphone's broken. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna repair it. As long as y'all can hear me, but it still works. Just hanging on for dear life. It is. I can't get too excited. I can't move around too much, or she'll just fall back off. But the Switch 2 being the most expensive, you got to come on the other side, bro. The Switch 2 being the most expensive console in just real world dollar value, it's going to be interesting. I really don't think Nintendo should go a penny above 400. I think 400 is the absolute most expensive they should do, and that's good. It warrants the increased power, but at the same time, you don't want to alienate the mass consumer base. And if you want mass consumers to pick it up, you can't pass 400 Nintendo. You cannot do it. All right, DJ Khaled, we have another one. The next news item coming from comicbook.com. Nintendo Switch 2 surprising connection to the Nintendo 64 possibly discovered. Based on historical precedent, this would be unexpected. Let's see, and I'm going to share my thoughts. We're at 21 likes. 9 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 30 likes right now. Nintendo fans have potentially discovered a connection between the Switch 2 and the Nintendo 64. It has been almost 30 years since Nintendo released the N64. Since then, it has released the GameCube, the Wii, Wii U, and Switch. There have also been some handhelds during this time, such as the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, DS, and 3DS. And now the Switch 2 is on the horizon, and according to some rumors, set to release this summer. May. Nintendo, don't go past May. No. I've been saying they could don't go past June. June 28th. My birthday would be the perfect day. Previously, the Nintendo Switch released in March 2017. The Wii U released November 2012. The Wii released November 2006. And the GameCube released September 2021. Big news. Check this out. The last time a Nintendo console released during the summer was the Nintendo 64. 30 years ago. Almost 30 years ago. Which was released, check this out, June 23rd, 1996. Nintendo has done a summer release before, and it was the Nintendo 64 in June 23rd. The only other time a home console released in the summer was the Famicom, the NES. Is there any significance to this? Maybe, maybe not. However, considering it has been over 30 years since Nintendo released a home console in or around the summer, it would be surprising to see the Switch 2 release in June or July or August. June. Don't push it to July or August. June. To this end, perhaps the previous rumors are off the mark, as history suggests the Switch 2 won't release until the fall or fall holiday, I think, is way too late. But knowing Nintendo, you never know. But here's my thing, Nintendo. You're going to announce the system in April. So early in the year? Well, you announce it in January. So if you announce it in January and you wait till the fall holiday, you're sacrificing an entire year of console sales, which I don't think is going to happen just with the marketing, the manufacturing ramp up that's taking place. I don't think fall or holiday is going to happen. Facts Lake Show, I don't think it's going to happen. Switch 2 in May, bro. I'm hoping ASAP. All right. It is also worth noting that the Nintendo 64 didn't release everywhere in June, only in Japan. This was when Nintendo released its consoles in Japan first, something they don't do anymore. Nintendo just does universal releases with everything going all digital, because what happened was games were all physical at that time, and they had to wait for localization. They had to actually go into the software, make it change some images to make it Western friendly and so forth. But now with everything digital, you can just create a Japanese account and download games. So that's why everything releases at the same time everywhere. Something it has ditched, it released its console in Japan first. It used to do that. Something it has ditched in favor of global releases. In the US, it wasn't until September 1996 the N64 hit. In September. I do remember that. It was September when the N64 came out. Man, I'm old, bro. Unfortunately, right now, all we have is speculation. However, if Nintendo releases the Switch 2 in the summer, like some rumors and rumblings suggest, it would be a pivot in its history and the first time Nintendo globally releases a console in the summer. I think a summer release is definitely happening. Now, I won't even be upset if we get an April release. And a lot of people saying it can't happen. It would still be end of April. A month, enough time. You announce the system, give us all the games April 2nd, at the end of April, April 28th or something like that. Have the system in stores, on shelf, have it ready and available. I think that would be dope, bro. The sooner the better for me, man. So I thought this was interesting, that this Nintendo 64 connection. The Nintendo 64 was the last time Nintendo released a console in the summer, and it occurred in June 23rd. June 28th, make it happen, Nintendo, my birthday. We're at 22 likes. 8 people give the stream a thumbs up. We're going to hit 30 likes. All right. The next news item, another one. Nintendo sets a worrying trend ahead of the Switch 2 release date. This is coming from express.co.uk. The latest Switch Online announcement raises more questions about the service going forward. Nintendo has just set a worrying trend, and I think I know what they're talking about. We talked about this before. The Nintendo equivalent of PlayStation Plus and Xbox Game Pass Core. They call it Game Pass Core now? They changed the name of Game Pass to Game Pass Core? I don't keep up with that Xbox anymore, so I don't know. Nintendo Switch Online gives subscribers access to online multiplayer, as well as a selection of bonus games to play as part of the membership package. Nintendo has the best games services, in my opinion, and it's not even close.
Besides Fortnite.
No, I'm talking about subscription services. Yes, the games that come out on the PlayStation, Xbox are cool. But for me, nothing beats like Ocarina of Time, Mario, Super Mario World, Mario 64. Those retro games, bruh. Man, I wish I wasn't going through my backlog. I would be playing them all. But Nintendo comes out with achievements. Huh. Nintendo comes out with achievements. I would definitely beat all those games. Nintendo, make it happen. All right. Game Pass Mid is what it should be called.
Dead horse again.
All right.
Dead horse. Dead horse. Dead
This
horse.
includes
Dead.
classic NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy titles, as well as, I forgot, the Sega Genesis. They have Sega Genesis retro games. The Sega Genesis games are dope. That's on there too. Nintendo 64 Game Boy Advance releases for subscription on the higher tier. However, for the first time since the service launched back in 2018, Nintendo has removed a game from its service. That's right. Classics football game Super Soccer will be removed from the Switch Online at the end of March. Before the end of March, we're going to play some Super Soccer live on stream. All right. The Super Soccer game currently playable as part of the Super Nintendo system will no longer be available, reads an eShop post. It's a shame because while not the best football game on the era, I've always had a soft spot for Super Soccer. Never played it. The game looks good though. When I was looking at the gameplay of it, I was like, man, this looks good for a Super Nintendo game. It looks like it uses Mode 7 too. With the Switch 2 on the horizon, Nintendo likely to make alterations to its online services. The removal of a classic Super Nintendo game also sets a worrying precedent. Hopefully, Nintendo can make a deal to bring Super Soccer back to Switch Online in the future. Yeah, I'm hoping it's just like a licensing issue, and Nintendo works it out to bring it back. Fingers crossed we don't get any more game removals the weeks and months leading to the Switch 2. Yeah. We do not want any more games being removed, bro. This is a bad precedence. But Nintendo knows its consumer base, and they know they can't just start removing these games, bro. All right. And I'm sure these developers probably get a residual income from Nintendo, from their subscription. Nintendo gets the bulk of the cut, and they give developers, third-party developers who may have their games on the services. I'm hoping so, at least. Nintendo Switch 2 update, the next news item coming from MSN.com. Nintendo Switch 2 update. Here's what we know, bro. What I know is we are less than a month away. Let me put a countdown, bro, in the timer. How many more days? How many more days until April 2nd? How many more days until April 2nd, 2025? 30 days. All right. Here we go. We're going to put an official counter down. 30 more days. We're going to put an official counter on the stream. 30 more days. And every day we're gonna tick it off. So y'all know we have 30 more days until the direct. And we're just gonna keep. Oh, I accidentally removed my my beat. Hold on. We just put it right back. 30 more days until this presentation. I think the gaming world is gonna change in 30 more days, bro. This is gonna be epic, man. All right. So, Nintendo's highly anticipated Switch 2 console expected to launch in June, according to this article. According to multiple industry sources and a former Nintendo employee, with worldwide hands-on events beginning in April to showcase the new hardware. Why it matters. The launch represents Nintendo's first major hardware release since 2017, bringing significant technical upgrades while maintaining backwards compatibility with most existing Switch games. I'm hoping Nintendo does this backwards compatibility right, where the games are backwards compatible, and I'm hoping that Nintendo gives us some free graphical resolution frame rate upgrades to some of their first party games. I think Nintendo's not going to force developers to do it, and it's going to be more on a developer base. Like if you have Witcher 3 on the Switch, it'll be cool if the game is just automatically optimized for the more powerful hardware. So I hope third-party developers get on that trend, and they might offer it at a small fee, because I get it. To go back and optimize the games, it's going to take developer time and costs. So, but don't have crazy prices. No more than a $10 upgrade for like big AAA games. And they just price it based on the game and so forth. All right. Technical specs. The Switch 2 introduces several notable improvements over its predecessor while maintaining the hybrid console design. Based on leaked information and patents, the new system features, check it out, here are the specs. NVIDIA T239 processor with an 8-core CPU, 12 gigabytes of RAM, and up to 256 gigabyte storage. Now, we don't know what the included storage is going to be. They're saying 256, which I think is plenty for a handheld. For a handheld, I think that's good, and Nintendo doesn't want to go crazy with the storage because it could start increasing the price of the system. And I think Nintendo knows 150 million people with the Switch. That means 150 million people already have micro SD cards. And most people will use their micro SD card that they have on the current Switch and use it for the Switch 2. Now, I have a 1 terabyte micro SD card on my current Switch. Until SD Express, the latest, the more faster SD cards come in a 1 terabyte model, I'm going to stick with my current 1 terabyte on my current Switch. And once we get a 1 terabyte SD Express, whatever it's called, once that becomes on the market, then I'll buy that for my Switch 2. Huh? Now you're going to have to wait. Go to mommy. Go ask mommy. All right. So, 256 gigabytes of RAM, magnetic Joy-Con attachments, enhanced graphics comparable to a PlayStation 4. I think it's going to be slightly more powerful than a PlayStation 4. Global preview events. Nintendo's announced a worldwide tour starting April 4th. That's going to be dope. The new console maintains the hybrid design of its predecessor, but introduces several innovations, including magnetic attached Joy-Cons with potential mouse-like functionality. I can't wait, and I have confidence Nintendo's gonna do a good job implementing the mouse technology that can be used on flat surfaces similar to computer mice. Nintendo plans to reveal full technical specs and launch titles during a dedicated Nintendo Direct presentation April 2nd. Now, Nintendo didn't say what they're going to include in the Direct. Of course, games. I don't know how much Nintendo is going to go into specs of the system. They may just remind us that it's significantly more powerful than the current Switch, but them going into detail of the specs, knowing Nintendo, I don't know how much they're going to go into detail. I think they're just going to focus on the innovation of the design and the games. And that's good enough for me, bro. We see those games running and looking good, don't care about the specs. All right. Early reports suggest the console will be priced between $399 or $400, higher than the original $300 Switch. The system will be backwards compatible with most existing Switch games, though Nintendo has cautioned that certain games will not be supported or fully compatible with Switch 2. Games that use Wii Fit, games that use the VR Labo probably won't, of course, because it won't fit. So games like that with extra peripherals that are not compatible, that's what I'm looking at. All right. Attack the backlog with the $5 euros. Appreciate it, Attack. Good day to you, good sir, and your family. If you can only choose one AAA third-party game at launch, which would you choose, bro? Oh, that's a great question. I'm going to type it. I'm going to respond. Great question. Now, I'm not even going to go based on leaks or rumors. I'm going to go based on games that are currently out, because there is a leak saying Final Fantasy IX Remake is going to be announced for the Switch 2 and launch first on the Switch 2. If that's the case, I'll take that game, but that's a leak and a rumor. As far as actual game, AAA third at launch, and I'm gonna not even use NBA 2K because I'm a big NBA 2K head. So 2K for the Switch at launch, but it'll be the 25 version. Third-party games. Let me look up rumored Switch 2 third-party. I'm just so hyped for the first-party games. I do want some third-party love too. Every third-party game rumored for the Switch 2. Great question, Attack. Hey, I need somebody to type Attack in the chat though. Type Attack in the chat. ASAP said Monster Hunter Wilds or Elden Ring, both dope games. Both games are dope. What? I need to create an account? Set for release on the Switch. All right, IGN free. Here we go. All right. We have Assassin's Creed Shadows, Metal Gear Solid, Halo Master Chief Collection. And I'm probably going to say Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's probably going to be ASAP showed Attack some love. I'm going to say Assassin's Creed Shadows. Attack. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Dad, I need your help.
What? What happened?
The slime under the desk, I can't get.
Okay, hold on. You gotta. All right, I had to talk to my daughter. Assassin's Creed Shadows Attack. That would probably be the game I'm most looking forward to. And appreciate the support, my guy. Appreciate the donation. All right. So let's go back to the article. The system I already said that. Looking ahead, industry analysts expect the Switch 2 to continue Nintendo's focus on innovative gameplay rather than raw processing power. This is the second time an article has said innovative gameplay over raw processing power. And that's what has me the most hyped for the Switch. Nintendo's gonna give us a unique, fun, innovative gaming experience. Raw processing power is what's gotten most of these consoles and developers in the trouble that they're in now. All right, we just got a lot of information about Pokemon Legend ZA, and there are some new movement features coming to the game that will park. All right, is this? Oh, okay. Series. Oh no, this is all right. So that's what the article is talking about. So this gives us an update on everything about the Switch 2. I'm just hyped, man. 30 more days. It's going to be epic. It's going to be amazing. And I cannot wait. The next news item. I got to change the trailer for this one. I forgot. I didn't even put it up. Switch. Not the Switch 2. Not the Switch 2. Enjoy. No. I'll let you do it. Let's just do the current Switch hardware. All right. Shout out to the current Switch. Let's put up some Switch hardware. The Nintendo Switch is 8 years old today. Unmatched longevity for a console. This is coming from NME.com. Bro, the Nintendo Switch turns 8 years old today. And one of the best gaming eras for Nintendo ever. Objectively, the best gaming era for Nintendo. Just from a financial basis, crazy profits. I think the Switch sold the most software ever for a Nintendo console. And what's so crazy is this is 8 years and the system is still relatively strong 8 years in. Yeah, console sales have slowed down, especially since the Switch 2 announcement, but the Switch has had a phenomenal run. The Switch was released 8 years ago today, and fans are celebrating the console's anniversary across social media. The handheld console was released March 3rd, 2017, and features a launch lineup of games that included Zelda Breath of the Wild, other blockbuster titles like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Super Mario Odyssey. Bro, three of those four games were launch year games. Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Mario Odyssey all launched first year. The Switch had an insane launch year, and it carried the momentum for the last 8 years. I think Nintendo needs that same momentum for the Switch 2. Help the console shift more than 150 million units. Let's see where the Switch is at. And VG charts isn't as accurate as it used to be. But it gives us a general idea. Yeah, they don't even have it at 150 right now. They have it at 149. But Nintendo's already confirmed that it's past 150. All right. While plenty of fans are looking forward to the Switch 2, which was confirmed earlier this year, released in 2025, a number have taken to social media to pay tribute to the original Switch. This is one quote. Over 8 years, Switch has amassed the greatest game library of any Nintendo system ever, in my opinion, says this writer. That could be, and I can't even argue with that. Switch's time as Nintendo's primary system is coming to an end, but backwards compatibility means the games will continue to be enjoyed, wrote a fan on X. Happy birthday. Got my launch day Nintendo Switch 8 years ago. I'm still using it and it works great, said another. Unmatched longevity for a console, added a third. Facts. Everything they're saying is facts. Nintendo gave us arguably the greatest gaming lineup ever. Ever. Because even for me, objectively, it is the Switch. Just based off nostalgia and memories, I can't bump down the Super Nintendo. I don't think I'll ever will. But objectively, the Super Nintendo had Super Mario World. Still my favorite 2D platforming game ever. But the Switch gave us a 2D platformer and a 3D. Mario Wonder and Mario Odyssey. The Super Nintendo gave us Link to the Past. A Link to the Past. I almost called it Link's Awakening. A Link Between Worlds. A Link to the Past. Love that game. But what did the Switch give us? Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. The Link's Awakening remake. Crazy. Echoes of Wisdom. Four great Zelda games. Super Nintendo gave us Super Metroid. Still my favorite, probably my favorite Metroid game. What does Nintendo give us with the Switch? Metroid Dread, Metroid Prime Remake, and we're about to get Metroid Prime 4. And technically speaking, we can play all the Super Nintendo games on the Switch, bro. So just objectively speaking, yeah, the Switch had the best software lineup ever from a Nintendo first party output. Crazy, bro. All right. The Switch is 8 years old now. The Switch is 8 years old. Wow, I'm old, wrote one fan. Can't believe that this has been 8 years already. I still remember how I first got the console, waiting in a GameStop line at midnight launch. Happy 8 years for the Switch, said another. All right, chat. I need y'all to type on the 8-year Switch anniversary your top 3 favorite Switch games. It can be first party or third party. Chat, what are your top 3 favorite Nintendo Switch games? I already gave y'all mine yesterday. Number 1, Mario Odyssey. Number 2, what did I have at number 2? I forgot my list, but I gave y'all my top 20 yesterday. What? I know Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild was up there. It was probably Mario Odyssey, Tears of the Kingdom, and Breath of the Wild, top 3. What are your top 3? Dread is Dread was so good, bro. Probably the best 2D Metro game. Yeah, if it didn't have the Emmys, it would probably be my favorite. I didn't like this. All right, top 3 Switch games. Could be first party or third party. I want to see what y'all are saying in the chat. Mario Odyssey, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Wonder, Lego DC Supervillain. Shout out to Lego, says Derek. That's your top 3. Great top 3. Lake Show. We definitely got to play Mario Wonders one day, bro. We do, bro. All right. Bowsette, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Maker. Showing some Super Mario Maker 2 some love. Me so upset. And Yokai Watch 4++. Fun fact, I've never played a Yokai Watch game. I need to, though. Great list, Bowsette. Great 3 games. Tears of the Kingdom, Xenoblade Chronicles, and Super Mario 3D World. Lias, do you mean Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Or the original Xenoblade? Because Xenoblade Chronicles, wasn't there a remaster on the Switch? Yeah, I got some great subscribers have great gaming taste, bro. But you really can't go wrong with the Switch lineup, man. Sean, Mario Wonder, Mario Odyssey, Zombie Army Dead War 4. What game is that? Huh. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battles. Let's go, Martin. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battles is fire, bro. What's up, Anthony? Greninja, Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Violet, and Smash. All 3 great games. ASAP, Breath of the Wild at number 1, Mario Wonder number 2, and Animal Crossing number 3. Animal Crossing should have won Game of the Year 2. Game was a whole vibe. Yeah, Animal Crossing was a fun game. It was a good game. I think I put it as an honorable mention. Animal Crossing is a good game. I was so frustrated that it didn't have the cloud save. I cannot get that out of my mind, man. I had so much money, man. And when I got my Switch OLED, I just thought like all my games were just gonna be cloud saved to my OLED.
Who was it?
I deleted my game.
Daddy.
I was tight, bro. I was tight.
Who was it who came to your island and was just dropping the bad stuff?
Johnny. Shout out to Johnny Live, bro. Just dropping cash. All right, chat. Yep, definitive edition. Good stuff, Bowsette. Actually, I like 3D World better than Wonder. I ain't mad at you. Wonder was fantastic, though, bro. But I ain't mad at you. And I think 3D is the best Mario game we had in a while since Mario Sunshine. Yes, debatable. Very debatable. All right. Mario Edition Switch for March. Bro, Mario Day is a week. We are a week away from Mario Day. Nintendo has to do something big, bro. This is Mario's 40-year anniversary, bro. This is 40 years of Mario, Nintendo. Nintendo has to do something big, bro. They have to do something big for the 40-year anniversary of Mario. All right. So, a Switch-inspired anniversary Tumblr cartoon has also caused a crisis on Reddit. Stop, my brain is still stuck in 2012, said one fan. What Nintendo console came out 8 years ago? GameCube, wrote another. Last year, Nintendo confirmed the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible, meaning players will be able to play the original Switch games on the new console. Not much else is known about the Switch successor, but a dedicated direct is planned for next month ahead of a global series of hands-on previews events. Bro, the Nintendo had a fantastic 8-year run this generation, bro. If you are a Nintendo fan, we ate good all generation. 2D or 3D is Wonder, hands down for me. I ain't mad at that. Wonder was a phenomenal game, bro. But I still give Odyssey the nod. Odyssey is just fantastic too, man. Nintendo. I got the 40th anniversary Mario Time magazine. That's dope, Late Show. Where'd you get it from? What store did you get it from? I might want to pick that up, bro. Maybe they'll bring the Super Mario 3D All-Star back for one more run. Scalpers have gone crazy. I have that too, bro. Nintendo needs to do something, man. They got to do something. Now, is there a difference between playing, and I need to compare the two, Mario 64 on the All-Star game versus Mario 64 on Nintendo Switch Online? Does anyone know what the differences are before I decide on which one I want to go back and actually beat? I would think the anniversary one is better optimized. Just off the top of my head, I would think. The Zombie Army Dead War 4 for the Switch is ported from the Pearson. Never heard of that, Sean. All right. Check Discord, 40th anniversary. Yeah, I saw your picture, Lake Show. It's fire, bro. That's fire. But where did you get it from, bro? All right. Was that it? That's it. Those are all the news items for the stream, bro. Great stream. Walmart? Might have to make a stop at Walmart if they still have it. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Shout out to Attack for the $5 euros. Shout out to ASAP for the $10 donation. Shout out to my guy Kaleem for the $5 donation. Appreciate the love, the support. Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. That Nintendo 64 connection. Diddy Kong Racing, man. So good. You don't with the content. Hey, appreciate it, ASAP. Appreciate you doing a great job. Appreciate it, bro. Man, I'm just hyped, bro. I'm just hyped for the Switch 2. Can't wait. I know it's going to be a great, great, great year of Nintendo gaming. All right, we out. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Oh, we have our camera. Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.